Hello, everyone. I say that, but I think I'm just talking to myself. As it always is. But yeah, happy New Year's Eve. Well, it's New Year's Eve for me at any rate. What countries already hit the midnight mark? I'm sure some countries have already hit the midnight mark. At least for sure, like Europe and later. But for me, it's only a bit past 3 p.m., so I still got a ways to go until midnight. But yeah, I got myself the God of Lightning herself and her weapon. That was a stroke of luck, the weapon. I have such poor luck with the with the character banner, and I always have so much luck with the weapon banner. But yeah, let's get to it, shall we?
Well, here we are again.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even exist? It's almost unreal.
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms?
Apparently.
It was only after I grew up that I realized the wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us. Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim. We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control. Nothing more.
Don't say that.
Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving.
Discrimination much?
Geniuses like Sataria are one in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate. Even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
That's terrible.
Seriously.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
I understand how she feels, but I hope she doesn't do anything drastic here.
Hey, Thea. You're not thinking about doing anything scary, are you?
No, not at all. This place just gets me thinking, that's all. Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
Yep, we gotta catch those.
Shh. Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're here for.
I can never quite find the right position to sit in my chair.
Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know. Just our luck. None of them are here today.
Most unfortunate.
You mean you don't see anyone you know?
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
I thought you said you didn't know anyone here. Hey, Michael. Yes, happy New Year's Eve indeed. There we go.
Zaki. Finally, a friendly face.
Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land?
Indeed. Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello, hello. I'm Zaki. Dia's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways. Anyway, as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby, are they? You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall. So, Dia, are you looking for someone?
Yeah. Have you seen Engur, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just a few days ago.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested. Know where I could find him?
She has a plan. Made up a whole story and everything.
Ah, how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet these days, so you came here to help him out?
Wait, are they talking in code right now? Or what?
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
Yes, how considerate of you. Delavar's my friend too, so of course I can take you to him. Come with me.
I feel like there was, like, secret code involved just now. How far is that? Oh, not too far.
Are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
Yep, this is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
I feel like it's an ambush.
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the dark. You're like lambs to the slaughter.
It's a trap. Alright, Raiden, time to pull out the sword and turn them all to dust.
Oh no! It's an ambush!
Yep, it's an ambush.
What's this all about, Zaki?
Someone ratted us out.
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there.
Alright, we gotta fight.
Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the Academia to look for the missing scholars.
Alright, we gotta beat him up.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. Paimon knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake!
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't you? Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little business deal nonsense?
We can take him.
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
Dia, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern have stronger bonds than you think. But you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than the desert folk overthrowing the Academia.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Delavar. And Engur, you're here too, huh?
We can take him. Come on. Finish the talking.
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known that traitors are what us followers of King Deshret despise the most.
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand why King Deshret is greater than the Dendro Archon. Little did I know, you don't deserve to join us.
We can take him. Come on.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds. Mora. Pathetic. You're all like a pack of street rats.
From this angle, it kind of looks like he doesn't have a nose.
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my friend.
Enough talking. Get him.
All right, Raiden, let's go.
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Following orders.
Come on, get them all lined up. Perfect.
Now you shall perish!
Ah, that wore off quick. All right.
There is no escape!
Come on, juggle him, juggle him.
Impossible. How could you?
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary like me to be out of the loop. I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all.
Oh, yeah, she did say that.
And of course you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting. That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of others. That's what you thought, right?
Ugh. You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching you.
Dang, she's got strats.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Pathetic. Okay, that should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru Village?
Oh, now that I think about it, I should have opened up with Nahida's E. That way I could trigger Aggravate and then increase my electro damage.
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
Oh, but instead of catching them right away, you let them report back.
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
So those names you mentioned...
Oh, you mean the funny name she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house? The wide-eyed butcher, scar-riddled bandit, Paimon can't remember them all.
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Edgar, the wide-eyed butcher, and Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, are the nicknames they came up with for themselves. Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Edgar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how King Deshret is a superior deity.
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him down.
So who is the duck-tail bearded crook?
That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the villagers you talked to. You know, the one who wanted to treat Isak and his grandpa to some food.
Wait, so he's a radical too?
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild guesses based on my impressions.
Wow! What a genius idea! Well, that's an expert mercenary for ya.
Ah, you're too kind. It was straight from the usual playbook, if I'm honest.
So, that thing you were saying before, is it really true?
About what?
About how mercenaries only care about Mora, and that anyone's a friend as long as there's a profit.
Does that bother you?
I don't think you're that kind of person.
What makes you so sure?
Even without an employer, you're still helping us out.
Dia, do you dislike the Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad. I can understand her devotion and gratitude. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives of everyday people, unless they were truly compassionate.
I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The radicals' blind belief in King Deshret, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy. It's all the Academia's trickery.
Yeah.
But I see through it all. And unlike them, I can never be hostile towards anyone who's never done anything wrong.
Dia.
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here. Traveler, lend me a hand. Let's tie him up and bring him to the village. This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
Seriously though, like, those guys just now, have they not heard of the Traveler before? I mean, if they had, they'd probably know that we fought Fatui Harbingers and won, as well as other legendary mythological creatures.
All right. I'll be in touch. Until then, please stand by.
Candace, do you need any help?
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so you can too. She's been guarding Aru village for quite some time now. If anyone is qualified to question the offenders, it's her.
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by exploring the area?
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler.
It's called ignorance. Sounds good.
As for these idiots, let's just hope they live to see another day.
Wait until the next morning. Wait, there's an eavesdrop?
You heard the question. Now answer me.
Interrogations.
Candace is an expert at dealing with people like this. All we have to do is wait for her word.
Oh, while I'm at it. Wait. Did it say the next morning? Okay. Oh, alright. Whoosh. Time travel shenanigans.
What
There
they
we go.
say is true. You have to...
Oh,
Hey, Dia!
Right on time.
did we learn anything from the criminals?
We'll know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great too.
Really? Thanks for that.
Has he been lurking this entire time?
Oh, Sino's here, and he's pretty early too.
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Interrogation?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Of course.
Oh, you mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Right.
Persuasive.
Come on in, everyone.
Come on, let's go inside.
Oh.
Candace, where? Whoa, you look furious.
Do I? Huh. What gave it away?
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes, ma'am.
Dang, what the hell did she do to them?
Please, don't beat us anymore. We're gonna die.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
Now she's just as terrifying as he is.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family. You come here, to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me, what would you do to you in my position?
Mercy! Please, have mercy!
You've made your bed.
We may both be desert dwellers, but there's one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of King Deshret will only result in war. And war serves no one. The people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. Life may be tough and tiring, but we wish to preserve our way of life. A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. We're sorry.
Are you now?
I'll tell you everything I know. Please, just let us go.
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about King Deshret's resurrection. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in King Deshret's resurrection. They give their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
Finish him.
They're called Village Keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Yes, sorry. It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection, and talked us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection process.
Where are the village keepers now?
I'm not sure.
That's one.
Huh? One what?
Strike. You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him.
2.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there. You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask them if you don't believe me.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
Any idea who that mysterious person might be?
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another beating to keep his secrets. No way. That guy, he wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself King Deshret's envoy.
Not a lot to go off of.
I believe I may know what's going on.
Do you?
Uncle Anpu? What do you mean?
What happened?
Smooth.
He just knocked them all out.
Okay, speak.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from the Academia. Some time ago, people from the Academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community. It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same goal they had.
Which means it's highly likely that the Academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their hands. They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let that happen.
Not the Academia again.
In Sumeru City, Sataria also mentioned...
Just as I thought. But what could they want with the village keepers?
Yeah.
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the Academia. A change in their plans likely means they found another way to exploit the scholars.
Perhaps.
Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
You're right. Isak is still waiting for news on his grandpa.
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Yes. Pack up and get ready to leave.
If we're tracking, maybe we should get Kazuha.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radicals. Leave everything outside the village to us.
All right.
Let's meet back here once everyone's ready.
Cry from the Elazar Hospital.
Scheme is the Academia now.
Wait, what? The audio sounded like cut off for a second.
You look worried. Thinking about the village keepers?
Yes. I'd look for them myself if I could. As members of our village, each one of them is very important to me.
You have a strong sense of belonging here. I guess I'm the opposite. Mercs are stray dogs, wherever they go.
Dia, don't say that. You can be a part of this community too.
Thanks. I'll let you know when I feel like joining.
Oh. Cutscene? Oh, it's Al Haytham.
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Whoa! Where did you come from?
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages, and now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway? Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname!
Go ahead, I won't stop you.
Never mind. Paimon's got nothing. There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere. And no silent treatment!
The hell is it just?
No. Surprised that you decided to team up with him.
Al-Haytham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village. Bold of you to question our choices.
Yeah, you're all...
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. My audio just kind of cut out. Also, the game closed, so now I gotta restart. Oh, and I gotta go through that whole conversation as well. Yeah, not sure what happened. My audio was cutting out for some reason. Okay.
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Woo!
Any plans after stream? Not really. I'll just probably do some grinding off stream, play some Ring Fit because I need to get more exercise in. I'll stay up till midnight for the countdown. But then again, I'm always up until midnight. Because that's the time I get home from work. Hopefully.
Where did you come from?
Well...
You were gone for 8... Hey, what's with...
You never...
Alright, we already been through most of this.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname! There's just nothing super obvious to pick...
Well... Anyway...
Yep. Enough with the silent treatment!
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
Al-Haytham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village. Bold of you to question our choices.
Okay, I think it was about here.
Yeah, you're all talk!
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Such as...
Huh? Right here in the village?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But, before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
Who? What?
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
You mean some of them lied to us?
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons. Remember what Candace said? Most people in Aru Village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether King Deshret or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village.
So you're saying we can find new info from someone we've already spoken to?
Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move since you arrived. The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Right. You were asking about the Mad Scholars.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the Radicals' next target.
Oh yeah, her.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru Village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then why would she lie?
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
We're on it!
Okay, where are they? It says higher. Oh. Knock knock.
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you Traveler?
Sure thing. Hi.
Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something.
Okay.
Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better?
No.
Why's that?
It'll only result in conflict.
That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations.
Understandable.
Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better? ...
I can't promise anything, but I'll do the best I can.
Yeah! We came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation. But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
Oh,
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Oh, Hatham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru.
well, it's not like we do either.
Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in King Deshret. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
What do you believe in?
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace. And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
You can tell them. I'm sure she'll keep your secret.
Lips sealed.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Al-Haytham. I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
There are ghosts?
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion.
Raw emotion.
It used to be louder and more frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often, and when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
Huh.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night. But, because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
Could you make out where the sounds were coming from?
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the village.
An old hospital, you say?
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
We need to check out that hospital. Alright, gang, split up and look for clues.
Yeah, let's go!
$294. Alright, jumped a bit closer. Oh hey, another... Nothing but these mercenary dudes.
Ooh, is this the place? It's in terrible shape. And there's sand. Monsters! Watch out! Not now. Hey!
Shine down!
Everyone hold hands!
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Torn to oblivion!
My guiding stars!
Oh shit, first back up already. Oh shit, the shield broke.
Not now.
Oh,
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected.
what were you even expecting?
Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or, you know, something like that. He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one. Let's go in and take a look.
Carefully search the abandoned hospital.
Hey, we haven't found Squat. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then, I'm taking a break.
And just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read? What are you reading? Let Paimon see!
Okay, sure.
Doesn't understand a word.
Huh? The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion in contrast with an object in forced motion? Huh? When free from external influences, every entity displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory?
Wait. This is Newton's first law. I recognize this. This is Newton's first law. An object at rest will stay at rest, and an object in motion will stay in motion unless acted upon by another force. I think that's what this is.
So, you got that?
I'm pretty sure that's Newton's first law.
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya! How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this.
You know, it wouldn't kill you to read a book once in a while either.
Hey! Paimon's your Tibet travel guide. Paimon knows plenty of useful stuff already. And anyway, it's not Paimon's fault that the books people read in Sumeru are so complicated.
Okay, okay, Paimon's the best.
Paimon's getting so sleepy. Huh? What was that sound?
There it is. It's coming from that direction.
Alright, you lead the way.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
Okay, now I'm hearing it.
It's from below.
But there's no way we can get down there.
Alright, start punching.
Something is off about the interior here.
Come on, that was obvious.
As I thought, there's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one. Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
Huh? What? Oh. Elemental monuments around the hospital. Okay, there's that one that he activated. Oh, there's one. Alright, Nahida, you're up. I think I remember falling down there once. Oh, there it is.
The night is cold.
There is no escape!
Everyone hold hands.
Illusion shattered!
My guiding stars.
Shine down!
Okay, that's 2. Where is the 3rd? We're here, perhaps? We lit up that one. No. Oh, it's up there.
The night is cold.
Illusion shattered!
Oh, okay, that was easy. Okie doke, here we are. Alright. Emergency notice. Patient Abbas, male, 23 years old, mole on left side of forehead, left-handed. While his condition remains very serious, survival will be difficult without professional medical care. Patient survivability, once found, immediately inform, don't give up, stay positive. All beings are watchful eye of the divine, don't ever give up. Rendered unreadable. Keep a balanced diet, rest regularly, maintain good mood. Monday, minty bean soup, tachin, curry, shrimp, pani puri. Tuesday, salad, biryani, fish with cream sauce, potato boat. Wednesday, shakshuka, bean cake. In case of emergency, please contact the physician on duty immediately. Monday, Ibrahim. Tuesday, blank. Wednesday, Amudi. Used to hold flowers for Aveen. Oh.
Look, there's someone over there.
Your friend calls Nahida fajitas. Need to be careful.
slowly without alarming him.
Wait,
You know who you know this guy, Alhaitham?
you're...
He can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused. But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather. Also, why is he the only one here?
We haven't explored the entire place yet.
Didn't expect to see him here.
Who is he?
You know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the Academia.
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff about training?
No, and that's the problem.
What do you mean?
Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life.
So how did he become like this?
Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late. Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come back for him.
Marking? Some sort of stain?
There are drag marks on the ground.
Drag marks?
They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Alright, gang.
Loaded with people?
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their haste, they failed to notice Razak hiding in a corner.
Alright, we need Albedo. He's a genius. And possibly a part-time detective.
The symptoms are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your time at Port Ormos. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh yeah, this guy. The Eremite guy who went mad.
Oh, now that you mention it, they're acting the same way.
Correct. The Academia is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale.
First, the Academia spread a false rumor of King Deshret's resurrection,
Emphasizing the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to Aru village. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the Academia. As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends, this scheme has one further advantage to the Academia.
all the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto King Deshret's followers. Life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since King Deshret's death all those years ago.
Beneath the surface, feelings of desperation are widespread. Many would give everything they have for the prospect of something better. Anyone looking to exploit that for their own ends simply needs to make a few empty promises.
Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of King Deshret,
and look for no further explanation than differences of belief. A deep-seated mistrust of the desert and everyone in it by the rest of Sumeru will make sure of that.
He's making a lot of sense right now.
The notion of an academia plot wouldn't even cross their minds. It may seem like a simple strategy, but it is able to work wonders under Sumeru's current circumstances.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. It's in line with the village chief's theory, too. But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the academia that brought the scholars to Aru village in the first place? Why does it want them back now?
Good point.
Throughout this process, one thing has changed. The scholars' identity. First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. And finally, they become missing persons. An exile is still patently a living, breathing human being. But when someone becomes a missing person, that is brought into question. If you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what exactly happened to them. That makes missing people an ideal resource.
Resource? For what exactly?
One possibility is that the information in their brains could be extracted into knowledge capsules.
Extracted? You mean canned knowledge comes from people's brains?
With the technology of the Sumeru Academia, it's entirely possible. Perhaps the process caused them great suffering, which is why they cry out in the dead of night when no one is watching them.
So, the human brain... Nope, nah, Paimon doesn't want to think about this.
How did you learn of this technology?
I'm the Academia's scribe, after all. I'm familiar with their projects. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents of a divine knowledge capsule were extracted from his mind. But something went wrong in the process. Or perhaps his curiosity got the better of him, and he used such a capsule for himself.
Paimon's a little confused. Can they just use anyone's brain?
That can't be right. Most of the mad scholars have made contact with the divine consciousness in the forest. That's what the academia is after. This knowledge has something to do with the Fatui, the Dottore, and the Balladeer.
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer.
The academia needs people who have been exposed to the divine consciousness.
That's right. To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit. Extracting canned knowledge is just one of the extreme measures they turn to. However, I can't help but wonder, what do they seek to gain from divine knowledge? The academia is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge, but what is their ultimate goal? I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the divine knowledge capsule, but to no avail. It seems like my way of thinking is too different from theirs.
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your hands on this forbidden stuff?
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I don't share their degree of zealotry. Extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the academia may as well shut its doors.
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Of course. The academia's actions run contrary to their rules. Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed. This matter needs to be corrected, just like fixing a typo in a book.
Wait, didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that.
Okay.
There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well. What do you plan to do about that? Save every last person?
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
Your motives are more specific and personal.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. I do what I want. The divine knowledge capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
Though he rejects the notion of greater moral responsibility, he justifies his actions because they are true to his personal motivations. Someone like him might actually make for a better ally.
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the academia, but you're not one of them. You're their weirdo.
They're weirdo.
You're probably right. Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out. Uniqueness is also an asset, is it not?
Wow, that's a great way to think about it. Paimon's really impressed. If only Miss Shani had a similar mindset, her life would definitely be a lot easier.
I'm just a more likable person than her in general. There's nothing more to it than that.
So, what do we do with him?
He won't last long if we leave him here. Let's take him with us. We'll work out our next step after we return to Aru Village.
Is there anything else here? Looks like literally nothing.
We're back!
You must be tired. You should rest and take some water.
What's the situation?
Who's this?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless, he's one of the people we're trying to find.
You tell everyone what you saw in the abandoned hospital and share current theory.
So, at one point in time, the abandoned Elazar hospital served as the Academia's site for extracting divine cant knowledge.
Yep, pretty much.
Their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru Village, since divine cant knowledge has been in circulation for a while now.
Yeah.
Yet, they fled once we were headed to the village, almost as if they knew we were on their trail. Why is that?
We have an imposter amongst us.
Yeah, why is that?
We may have a mole in our midst. One of us could be secretly revealing our whereabouts to the Academia.
Huh? Are our friendships that shallow?
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies the issue.
Care to share your thoughts?
Sino, you're the reason why they can predict our movements.
What?
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Choose your next words very carefully.
It is simply a logical inference. I have my reasons.
So what you're saying is... Sino's the mole. Interesting. And here I thought you were the most suspicious one, Alhaitham, since you were always acting alone.
I know. You have a point, but I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't like any of us.
What do you mean?
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you are, General Mahamatra? As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can take action against someone, you are required to have all the facts available, including the less than savory details. Simply put, the Academia has traditionally allowed you access to a wealth of sensitive information. Knowing their modus operandi, wouldn't you expect them to take precautions against you?
Huh.
If you want to raise a vicious wolf, you need to make sure that you can avoid its bite.
The Academia is monitoring me?
It's not that simple. The Academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a special protocol for dealing with you. Every so often comes a Nyagarbaha Day. On this day, the Academia enters new information into the Akasha through knowledge capsules. I remember seeing the thick notebook next to the control panel once. Its contents were all about the General Mahamatra, his activities throughout the day, preferred methods of enacting judgment, everything.
You're saying that the Academia entered my information into the Akasha too? But what's the point in doing that? My actions aren't important enough to be added into the Akasha.
The Akasha is capable of computation.
So it's using his actions, his routines, facts about him to try and guess, computate, calculate what he would do next.
The Akasha's algorithms are entirely capable of predicting your movements using the data entered. When you would depart, the route you would follow, your destination. It knew all of this.
It predicted my every move.
The Academia has been watching you longer than you think. However, the fact that you resigned is proof that their suspicions were well-founded.
So that's how it is. Sino adheres to his principles so strongly that he's actually a thorn in their side. Tenacity of will and steadfast faith are worthless to the Academia. They need scholars who are easily pliable and mindlessly go after anything they can profit from. Sino, don't take it to heart. This just proves how much of a trustworthy ally you are.
They escaped because of me.
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
Exactly.
I have an idea.
Do you?
If they predicted my movements, then I might be able to guess where they went.
Whoa, you bounced back fast.
There is always an opportunity for safety after danger passes.
Oh, so that's how it is! Paimon gets it now! If the Academia is trying to avoid Sino, then the safest place would be...
One step behind him.
Yep, that's right!
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going.
You're getting smarter, Paimon.
I must go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
And that is...
Let's go, guys! After him! Please, wait! I want to go too!
You want to go too? If so, you have to promise you'll stay safe.
I want to find Grandpa. I promise I'll be careful and not cause any trouble.
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
Alright.
Yay! Let's go! Remember to pack some food with you.
I have a million dishes.
Paimon feels like we're missing someone, though.
I'll be awaiting your good news.
Missing someone? Let's see. Candace was there. Dia was there. Sino, Alhaitham, us.
So, where do we go from here?
Do you remember the route you took?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
Oh, alright. Let's go.
I know the desert like the back of my hand. Is that because you play here a lot? Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert. But I was the one who brought him back.
Wait, what's that on the ground?
Something here. What's this?
It's buried in the sand. Looks like we'll need to roll up our sleeves and do some work.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work.
Now isn't the time for complaining. Also, you don't run.
Okay. So, we have to dig it out? Whatever's down there, it looks like it's buried really deep.
With some effort, you managed to retrieve the buried objects.
These are likely fragments of an Academia-developed device, something akin to a headset.
But for what purpose?
Looks like there were more than one village keeper. They must have been escorted this way because there are device fragments scattered around here. Let's split up and search the area. Chances are that we'll find other things nearby.
Split up and look for clues.
Is this what we're searching for? It looks kind of scary.
This is definitely a device used to extract divine knowledge.
How did it end up buried in the sand? That can't have been part of the plan. They must have been attacked along the way.
Possible?
Wait, what?
By what, though?
Grandpa, I hope you're okay. Don't worry, your grandpa's gonna be fine.
Razak didn't display any signs of starvation or dehydration, which means that they left fairly recently.
We should be able to catch up.
One more thing. Given that the device had been entirely covered by sand, I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
I agree.
Let's keep going. They can't have gone far.
Onwards.
Ugh, but running on sand is so tiring. But you're flying, aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too? Ugh, of course it is!
Voices, over there. It sounds like an argument.
Whoa, you have really good ears.
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of room for us to...
You're one of us. We would never lie.
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do. Need me to...
I knew it. That's our Dia.
Dia? Why would you... Dia!
Oh, god damn it, the kid blew our cover.
Hey, what are you doing?
The kid blew our cover.
Huh?
Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa? Why are you on their side?
God damn it, the kid blew our cover.
Well, look who's here. Ain't that something?
This complicates things.
You've betrayed Aru village.
So, this is the great General Mahamatra.
We can take him.
Dear, you'd be better off as my assistant than hanging around with this motley crew. Seen for yourself, I have the means and methods, and my ideals are far more admirable than theirs.
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Raman. You of all people should know that.
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Shut it, Paimon.
It doesn't matter. Whichever side you pick, nothing can deter us from the grand mission of resurrecting King Deshret. Once our Lord of Old returns to this land, we will have a new beginning.
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that more than anyone. Have all your years as a merc taught you nothing about placing hopes in a ruler?
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of King Deshret. Whether I live by the edge of the sword or in peaceful comfort, my soul will always carry this conviction.
It's not too late yet. The village mad scholars aren't gonna bring King Deshret back to life.
You don't understand, my dear lady. Pursuing our faith is our purpose in life. Even if the chance of success is 1 in a million, we must be willing to give everything we have.
Even if it'll expose you to the academia? Even if they end up disbanding the Eremites? Your Eremites, which you've worked so hard for all these years?
Yes.
Wow. If nothing else, this man is dedicated.
We've waited a long time for this day to come. The sun and the moon no longer shine here. All you see now is cracks in this desiccated land. But fate has finally dealt me a hand to play against the Academia. With these scholars in our custody, we'll stomp the Academia's forces and fight our way beyond the wall of Samiel.
Ridiculous. Think about it. The Academia controls the entirety of Sumeru. Your powers are negligible in comparison. If you still don't believe me, then try asking these two men. They're also against the Academia, but neither of them are as arrogant as you are.
They look more like pawns of the Academia to me. Why would I listen to anything the people of Greater Lord Rukkhadevada have to say? Filthy traitors. Your god abandoned all honor and betrayed King Deshret. We desert dwellers will never trust the likes of you.
It's impossible to communicate with someone so hostile. Perhaps we should.
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the Academia?
Huh? I'll hate them? What are you doing, bud?
These people have no value as bargaining chips, but I could be persuaded to take their place as your next hostage. These scholars were exiled from the Academia. I, on the other hand, am their current scribe, and will be a much greater asset to you.
Wait, you can't be serious.
What's your plan here?
So, you want to trade places with the hostages, do you?
Precisely. Any wise person would gladly accept my offer.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
Well, that would be bad luck for me. However, I'd get the chance to observe the scholars, perhaps even find out the truth.
Think you can talk me over with that confident look of yours?
I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm using this as a means of joining forces against the Academia.
You are the scribe. What do you have against the Academia?
Not all desert dwellers believe in King Deshret, and the same applies to the Academia. Why must all knowledge seekers approve of the Academia's way of doing things?
You Academia scum. Every last one of you is nothing but a hypocrite, just like everyone else on the other side of that wall. I've made myself clear enough. I won't listen to another word from the Dendro Archon's people.
Not so fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said?
I never make empty promises.
You know you're making a dangerous decision, right?
I do.
Good. Rahman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take the followers of the Dendro Archon at their word, but what about me? Do you trust me?
We've known each other for years. Of course I do.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with my right arm.
That's quite a big vouch.
Come on, Rahman, don't be a coward. If you're serious about taking on the Academia, you need to steel yourself. You can't be afraid.
Huh. An arm from the Flame Mane. You've piqued my interest. But what if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're mercs. The mercs don't tend to live long unless they have their wits about them.
You're not wrong, but this is different. I promised my friends that we'd bring back the village keepers together.
Let's do it right here then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Don't listen to him! He's not even trying to negotiate! He just wants to make things more difficult!
Alright, you need me to punch him?
That's fine.
Wait, what?
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Rahman, I'm holding up my end of the deal here. You'd better not let me down.
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
No! Dia! What are you gonna
You don't have to go this far.
That's not for you to decide.
Do it!
Dia?
Dia, run!
Stop!
Damn.
What's wrong? Can't do it?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is no different than cutting off my own fingers. Where's the sense in cutting my own kin to pieces? You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friends and leave. Meet me in the desert at noon tomorrow.
Damn. Ballsy, if nothing else.
Phew. I was really counting on him not going through with it.
Dia! That was crazy! Have you all lost your minds? What if he'd actually cut your arm off?
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm.
I'm worried about you.
Okay, I'm sorry. But sometimes when you're out on a limb, you gotta double down to seal the deal, you know?
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can deal with the likes of them.
Yeah. Yeah, we all can. Besides, we outnumber them.
If it came down to it, you would not lose to them either.
I don't doubt it, Sino. But this is about more than me and them. There's a lot more where they came from. Even if we got rid of one bunch of radicals, there are others out there. Wiping them out would do more harm than good.
As you wish.
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put and listened. I should have trusted you.
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find your grandpa, so I'll do whatever it takes.
Also, the thigh squish on the belts on her thighs there. Oof.
Whatever it takes? You just might be scholar material.
Huh? Are you serious?
The Eremites once said that I was a lunatic. Perhaps a little madness is essential to be successful in research.
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself?
That's just how he is.
Okay, let's get moving. We should head back to the village and rest up. Today was just a trial run. Noon tomorrow is gonna be the hard part.
Oh boy. Oh. Wait until the following morning. Ah, here we go again. Oh yeah. There's that. And this. Huh? How convenient. Surprise! We're with the Adventurers Guild. We're not looking at your tire, not locals. Not from around here either. Making a living is tough for outsiders. My associate and I are both Mondstadters. Originally traveled to Sumeru City to trade supplies, came here at the request of a researcher from academia. You came all the way from Mondstadt to the desert to do business? Since you came somewhere as remote as this desert, you two must have been around the block too? We know your hometown pretty well too, yeah. We had to fight off a dragon. And we also met the drunk bastard Barbados. Can I get a Hoya? Hoya! Freedom. Go with the wind. Let the wind lead. When the north wind began to blow, some dandelion seeds were blown across the sea to Inazuma, others were swept away to Liyue. Guess I was favored by the animal Archon, that drunk bastard. Didn't stop at Liyue, got blown all the way to Sumeru. I intend to make the best of things here. More about the commission. Turzad took 2 mercenaries with him to look for some ruins. Don't really know much about academia stuff. Providing them with supplies. Also rented a few sumpter beasts out to them. Noctigal, my associate, was worried they'd struggle to steer the sumpter beasts, decided to go with them. Arranged to use a dusk bird to send messages, be informed of their progress, or raise supplies to send to them. We exchanged messages this way at first, haven't heard a peep from them last 2 days. Hope there wasn't any sort of accident. God damn it. You actually clipped that. Alright, hang on. I gotta take a look once I'm done with this conversation. Worrying about post a commission with the Adventurers Guild. Desert is very dangerous. You two seem so young. Are you sure you can handle this place? Are you underestimating us? Humph. You've left Mondstadt, so maybe you're out of the loop. Isn't just any ordinary adventurer, honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. Oh, so he has heard of us. Paimon is a famed Paimon. Never expected to meet a big hero. Saving a city or something? We're always having to do that, god damn it. I can picture it now as they run into some trouble. True hero descends from the heavens. If they're in danger, we have to help them. Hope for my Cyrus yet. Does the actual Cyrus know about this? Just don't tell him. Left the village, headed west. Alright. Hang on. Don't close on me. Don't close on me. Okay, I saw it. Alright, follow the footprints. Wait, heal? Is it the lighting, or are these footprints weird? What's this cactus fruit? No time for this. Mushroom. Oh. Footprints continue this way. And this way. And this way. And this way. Scorpions, come on. God damn
My
it.
guiding stars.
Alright. Oh yeah, look at all this. Proceed onward. What do you mean? If it wasn't for the quest marker, I wouldn't be actually know where to look. Coming through. Am I going the right way? I'm just following the quest marker on the map right now. Come on, closer, closer, closer. Is this one of the Sumpter beasts? Looks like there's a... Ah, yeah, there's a domain right here. Shing! Go to the bottom of the pit? Jeez. Is that someone we're looking for? Hello, sir. Also... How does anyone fall down here? It looks like there's a road back up. I mean... hello, sir. Think you can mess with me and scam me? Jabrail, you useless dolt, how long we've been going, only to get stuck. Busted stone slate. Hello, sir. Better not disturb him. Talk to the fourth person in the distance. Who, her? This Eremite lady? Newly fallen? What? What do you mean? Do you have a way out? We accepted Boniface's commission to look for Terzad's archaeological team. Also, how do they fight with the blindfold on? Are they like bats? Are they, no, Daredevil. Maybe she fights like Daredevil, because Daredevil's blind, but he has like superhuman other senses. The merchant from Mondstadt. I'm Jet. Sort of hired me. Yeah, asked us to come check things out. Worried about Noctigal. It's only been a day. This pit is... We have a wind glider. How can it be as footloose and free as you? Or floaty? Apparently, we're both famous. What do I have to do to float like you? Everyone has their own special talents, don't need to force it. Must have hired Paimon to teach you how to fly. Can I hire you to teach me? Paimon is my companion. Apparently, relationships in her life are all about business. Shame? We have, but... Tough time, bad fall, heat stroke, nasty temper, throwing a tantrum. Never seen him get drunk before. We can go back together, I'll explain everything. Is this a door? I feel like this is a door. Oh, wait. It looks like a mechanism to open said door, but no way of activating it. Unless... What's this? Oh. Nothing? Water? No. I guess I need Animo. I can't be bothered. Is Noctigal doing better? When is that temperament of yours ever gonna change? Guess that means we complete the commission? What happened? Colluding to blackmail? Is he still drunk? Was the price not already agreed upon? Rules around what do you mean? Offend all three people. limit to how much bullying I'll take. Father and I didn't do anything wrong. Didn't we only get stuck in this place because you insisted on coming here? Body of an adult acting like a little baby. Turns out it looks like he might faint from rage. Get out of this mess, put our heads together. Crook. Famous adventures. Forget my research, even my very life will be cut short. Now's not the time for bickering, let's focus on getting out of here first. Yeah, finding a way out is what's important right now. Any other complaints can be addressed once we're somewhere safe. Think as sensibly as Paimon. How is Paimon the most sensible person right now? That's saying something. Shouldn't you be thrilled to have ruins to investigate? Yeah, he's a researcher, not an archaeologist. Just let him stay here if he wants to. But Father, he's our employer, he has the right to decide what does and doesn't want to do. We just have to do our jobs. We'll be back once we find a safe path. He doesn't want to come, just let him stay here. We can't just wait here. Let's find a way out. Bonifaz and I are not crooks. What shady businessman would offer such comprehensive after-sales care? We let ourselves end up in the same boat as you. You're still rip-roaring drunk. Stay here and sleep it off first. I'll wait here for now. Doubt the road ahead will be suitable for the sumpter beasts. Good luck. We're here, decided to come exploring with us. Actually changed his mind. Naturally came along. Should be a piece of cake for you, right? Might be an indoorsy researcher. Something as basic as this can't be different from what's written in the books. Watch this. I mean, obviously that's like the door opening mechanism. I knew it was a door. I mean, it was kind of obvious with the console pedestal thing next to it, but... Alright, let's go in and take a look. Alright, Raiden, you lead the way. Oh, hey! Yes, yes! There we go. Oh boy. Alright, got some minables up here. I think I saw a scorpion down there. Okay, nothing ominous about those. This, however, with the light shining down, the big statues of eagle guys. Uh-huh. Continue exploring. Okay. I got eel meat. Oh, I need to get... Alright, hang on. I gotta get sucrose. I didn't know that you had access to this many slots. Okay,
My experiment will succeed.
okay, something to activate animal-related stuff. Someone to activate hydro-related stuff. Where's Kokomi?
All is accounted for. Let's move out.
Pyro stuff.
Yeah, let's go on a big adventure.
Electro stuff.
All right, amuse me.
Alright. Can I switch back now? Because I'm not prepared to fight with this team. What's that glyph? I swear I have one just like it. Oh, shield,
The
shield!
night is cold.
Sacred Seal, Sheephead. Hang on, I swear I have another one just like that. This tab. Yeah. Chisel Hammer, Sheephead. Oh, treasure. Ah, I gotta blow the sand off.
Wow, so many raw materials.
This is gonna get old real quick. Father, you first time going this deep in the desert. Didn't expect it to be so full of surprises. Come on! Oh, looks like I wasted my time with that. Huh? Oh. Ow. Flight teacher.
But a momentary distraction.
I've been missing out on some of the dialogue. I'm gonna have to fight something, aren't I? I know it.
Not now.
There is no escape.
This is new. Mysterious control unit. Plinths of secret rites. Use them to control mechanisms within. Must have special clearance in order to use these plinths. King Deshret's runes. Seems I don't have access. This seems like a trap. Okay, how do I get access? Enough clearance. Does this require those things? I picked one up earlier. Okay, I can use this one. Now I need a pyro thing. Maybe I'll just have this team out. Ah. Alright, I gotta wait for the thing to pass by here. Do I need to hit it? Okay, once it gets close enough... What? That didn't work. Okay, maybe if I let it get close. Now! No? Alright. Wait, why did that not work? Do I need to hit it with lightning? Alright, I guess I'll wait for it to pass by again. And I'll hit it with the E.
Illusion shattered.
Now it works. Oh, I guess I could have done that with Miko as well. Don't hit it. Hit.
Maybe there's even more buried below.
Okay. Thing for the door. Oh boy, how deep is this place? Oh, of course. Not enough clearance again. Oh hey. Stop. Stop? What?
Don't tell me that's everything.
Sacred Seal Valley. Walking around for a while without any progress. Why don't I have a little rest? Are you kidding? It's hardly been any time at all. Already thinking of resting? I'm an indoorsology researcher? Wasn't the archaeology mission your idea? Jet, Jabrail, and Noctobel only came because you hired them, right? Why have you been dragging your feet this entire time? My father might be a grump, but he'd never do anything like that. Don't bully Paimon. Stone slate. What's the value, meaning of research if everyone is following the herd or reproducing each other's work? Oh, I forgot I had my lemon lime cola still sitting here. I'm no academic genius. What can I think of that others can't? No gaps left these days. This is your job. Take it seriously. relative of his. Eloped with some wild boy from who knows where. Fled into this desert. Wait a second. What is the off chance that his sister is her mother? He said that she fled to the desert with some guy. What if that's the kid? What if that's his sister's kid? What is the off chance of that? No different than a stray dog living off the scraps thrown away by others, incapable of constructing new theories, take chances, dig up any new materials. Self-destructive tyrant? Left behind, took it to be a treasure. Did the devs just not... Did they just decide that this quest wasn't worth voicing? I mean, there's a lot of lines. Come on. If you're gonna... There's like a lot of dialogue to this as well. And it's not exactly, you know, unassuming. You're in the middle of a giant-ass ruin here. Also good to see everything with your own eyes. Difficulties of being researcher. This is all you know about King Deshret. Should have abandoned academia. Clear you won't get any results. Oh boy. That much you already admitted yourself, little credentials. He actually gets so angry he faints. Not let him drink anymore. Why'd you have to get so mad at him? We can't stop just because he keeps dragging his feet. Keep looking for an exit. Time's a-wastin'. This way? Oh, it's another elevator. Activate. Alright, is there gonna be enemies? Perhaps I should stick to a side. Oh, I don't have a dendro! Quick, 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 quick! Alright, now I'm battle ready. This one is down. This one is down. Looks like that one is down. However, that one does not look down. Oh, god damn it. How familiar. Beep. It's moving. Looks like the one we knocked down. Distant relatives? Paimon would sooner be related to a pigeon. Beep beep. Don't let your guard down. Try talking to it, you're about the same size. Looks like some sort of device. Beep boop beep. Click on stream, first thing you hear, god damn it. You like Jet? Can you understand it? The feeling? Beep beep beep. You both look really cute. We're nothing alike. Why did they not voice this? It seems a little pokey. Still very cute. I don't get it either. Ben. Jet's amazing. Come with us. Still a good kid. Not gonna fly lower for anyone, otherwise Paimon will breathe in a whole lot of sand. He actually is kind of mean. Beep boop. Okay, Jet somehow understands it. Was that the only thing in the room? Oh, wait. There's this, but it doesn't look like I can access it. God damn it, not again! Alright, taking the elevator down. Alright, looks like he's awake. Brought a new friend back. Beep. Most concerned about now is what is that thing? This is our new friend. You don't have a lot of friends, do you? No, I don't. Wait, what does that have to do with this? You're too uptight. Beep. You're too lax. Must be related to the guards here. Don't know exactly how to operate it, though. Doesn't attack outsiders. Communicate to a certain extent. Material that no one has worked on before. Too early to celebrate just yet. Ben's genealogy. Something doesn't seem right about it. Beep. Beep. Reacting to the stone slate. Pick up the stone slate. Walk towards Ben. More beeping? And spinning? Seems happy. Small portion of the slate lit up. Only a portion was lit up. I told you all before. Find a way to light up the rest of the stone slate. Mind your own business. Beep. Alright, what do you have to say? Help me take care of the stone slate. Seeing it light up makes you uneasy. Don't trust myself. Something were to happen. Response to it. Absolutely not. Why? Don't trust Jabrail? Yeah, I think you're overthinking this, Terzad. Sooner believe Bonavaz didn't defraud me. Not that heavy? Take care of it for you for the time being. Special clearance. As you venture further in, progressively display key locations.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
We should find an exit as soon as possible. Indeed, ready to set off. Ben will go on ahead. Alright, elevator up. Alright, follow the magic Sealy.
The night is cold. Hey!
There is no escape!
Honestly, you wouldn't expect the scorpions to have that much meat. It's a lot of meat for a scorpion. That looks like a box full of coins. Why can't I pick that up? Oh. What's this gem thing? Oh. Forge primal lights. Pick them up, take them with you. Ever light cells, never light cells. Obscurity. What? Oh man, I'm Jesus. It's over here. It's like a grate of some kind. Along with the stat. Oh. Oh, hey. How much did I get? 300. Come on. Oh. Gotta fight a thing.
My guiding star!
Shine down!
Pick up. Giant serpent seal. Excuse me. Defeat the Alright, at least I know I have to fight. 2 of them.
Everyone hold hands!
Oh. Okay.
There is no escape!
Take them. I have no need.
It seems for once the NPCs that accompany you are actually helping. How deep is this place? Where are we? Okay, this is the pit that we entered. We somehow traveled all the way over here. I can feel a breeze. The exit must be close by. Keep looking. We'll be out of here in no time. At least we'll be able to see the sky. First exploring, then it's fighting. Slow down a little. You and Father are the same age, aren't you? How many times have we stopped to rest so far? Mind of a child, the body of an old man. Beep. Oh, hey, he caught up? Didn't even occur to him that might have been dangerous. That's a free Mondstatter for you. Follow the wind, find your way out. Don't let your guard down. Follow the direction of the wind. Hang on, can we... Follow the direction of the wind. Can we actually use the elemental sight thing? I see no wind.
Not now. I see everything.
Shine down!
Leave the pit through the exit. Oh, hey, it's a way out. What do you know? I thought that would take forever. Do you think they'll notice us if we stand here?
All the world holds dear.
Alright, let's just get this over with.
Everyone hold hands.
There is no escape!
Ooh, look at all that loot.
Take them. I have no need.
Go to the oasis. Where is that? Alright, how's everyone doing? Staying hydrated? Oh yeah, Happy New Year's Eve, Tipsit, unless you already are in the new year, in which case, Happy New Year to you then. Oh. Oh, okay. It just needed to load in a campsite. Ooh, I need these. And one of these spin crystals. Can I get up there? Go, go! You okay there? Who's great? This is a grave? How did you know? Keep it safe. Is it important? Value to whom? I'm reading it. The golden sandstorm and burning sun will exorcise the darkness on your behalf, guiding you who perished here and returning your spirit to the eternal oasis. Doesn't say a name, but it does very much seem like a gravestone. I'm back. Heard from Noctigal that you beat up Storm Terror, honorary knight. Are you really that powerful? A hero in Mondstadt. Tell him about your adventures in Mondstadt. Oh yeah. First time traveling so far from home. Indoor zoology researcher. My life has been bland. Practically impossible for those who lack strength to find a single unoccupied oasis. If you're so unhappy, why not do something else? Or do something you're good at. Come from a family of academics, been receiving training like this since I was a child, huh? How a farmer's son learns to farm, blacksmith's son learns to strike iron. I'm afraid I can't just do something else. Drank a little too much earlier. Think you're being too stubborn is always a choice in life. Look at Bonifaz and I. We weren't born as traveling merchants. No one in our families has ever even been to Sumeru. Still here with the northern wind at our backs. We don't regret our choice at all. Yeah, taking things a little too seriously. I still think that Terzad's sister is Jet's mother. That's my bet right now. And little do they know it, but that is his brother-in-law and that is his niece. Somewhere in this very desert just like us. Making choices is never easy. Choosing one means giving up on the rest. Only when the entire tree withers and the trunk decays will these separated branches finally meet in the soil. Why'd you choose to leave the desert? You rarely mention your past. Don't even remember my mother's face. I am increasingly convinced that her mother is Terzad's sister. No family, no objective, pretty free. Enjoy to everyone. Gave up the path of seclusion, found a better path. Want to take a look at your past. Just can't forget the desert, the hot winds. No memories of the desert. Coming here makes me feel like I returned home all the same. Love the sand? Find that special research material. I swear to God, I am so sure. Wasteland. Nightingales. Crown of roses. Cleanse yourself, wine made from grapes. Sleep. Camping out in the desert is terrible. Why are you being so negative again? You two are adventurers. Such a pampered guy. A bean placed under 10 mattresses. Why would anyone sleep on 10 mattresses? Forget submitting to the academia, just reading it at the square would get me ridiculed. Still got some spirit, eh? This huge ruin, the Sumeru Temple. Oh yeah, that thing with the giant vortex above it. What a strange thing. Might be closely linked to King Deshret's civilization. that really would hurt. Shall not leave. Of course we'll protect you. Nothing to worry about. Better be safe than sorry. Birches can rest in the oasis while we're away? Gladly. Must bury some of our supplies before we leave. Worst case scenario, merchants may be forced to leave. That really necessary? Underestimate the sand, you'll pay with your life. Since his father, he definitely has his reasons. Bury some supplies. He has a hangover, of course he does. Hurry up or someone else might publish a paper. Oh boy, I wasn't expecting to get this. Alright, enough with the flame roasting sound. I wasn't expecting to become Indiana Jones today. Hang on, now I'm curious. I'm looking it up. Don't close on me, game. Is Jet actually that guy's niece? Daughter of Jabrail and Ufira? mentioned. Ah, unseen. Never mentioned. It doesn't say, but I'm so sure of it. One of the researchers hired by the... Hang on. Hang on. It doesn't confirm it, but I still believe that the wiki doesn't confirm anything, but I am still dead sure that Jet's mother is Terzan's sister. I am so certain of it. I am so dead certain of it, but I can't prove it. Clearance level. Primal barrier, plinth of the secret rites. Abju Road. Kamenu Temple. Oh, okay, jeez. I wasn't expecting to become an archaeologist today, yet here I am. Oh. Oh god, I only have 2. God damn it. Hang on, how many electro things do I have? 20. I don't think that's quite enough for the next level of the statue. I'm not ready for this. I didn't... I thought that was gonna be it, like the entire quest chain would be...
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
I thought the entire quest chain would be just that one ruin. No, I'm fucking Indiana Jonesing this entire desert, apparently. Oh. Alright, I gotta hit the bog real quick. Be right back. Okay. Excuse me. I think I might cancel that navigation. Ah. Oh yeah, that. From one adventure to another. Alright, here we go.
You're all here so early.
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak, are you sure you want to come with us?
I'll watch from a safe distance. Dia, I want to be there to bring Grandpa home.
Okay, let's go then.
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday. No more of that today, understood? Or I'll be very upset with you.
Fine.
What? We gather here just to go all the way over here.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
A lone Fatui guy leading 3 Sumter beasts. Nope. Ah, not high enough.
Insolent.
What the hell? This fecker chased me. There.
Huh. They got here before us.
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept by 5 minutes and held everyone up?
You didn't have to admit to that.
Is everything ready?
Absolutely. Although...
Although?
You brought fewer people than I imagined.
Bring him over.
Grandpa! Why is there only one of them?
Rahman, I've always thought of you as a man of his word. What's this about?
Oh hey, another thing in the background.
It's a 1-for-1 exchange. Sounds fair, don't you think? And let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the Dendro Archon's people is already a huge compromise on my part. Don't you think you've asked enough?
I guess they're not really in a place to bargain.
You stay right there!
What's happening now? Cutscene?
Boy, what do you think you're doing?
Grandpa!
Don't you see this blade here?
His hand is shaking.
You coward! Why are your hands shaking? Wait a second! It's a earthquake!
Oh great. Nahida? Is this you?
Paimon's dizzy.
Where the hell are we? Everyone okay? Alright, Dia's there. I'll hate them. I saw Sino.
Ugh, this day's going just great.
What a nuisance.
The sand dune collapsed. I saw an energy field. The village keeper protected us. It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said, it may well have been the remains of Lesser Lord Kusanali's power inside the scholar's body.
No doubt. You finally believe me.
The Dendro Archon. The present one.
Grandpa? Grandpa? Oh no. He's getting confused again.
Hey, look around you.
Did there used to be a temple here?
Oh great.
It seems that when
Not
the
again.
sand dune collapsed, it exposed these underground structures. The symbols on the gate belong to King Deshret's civilization. This structure must be ancient. Over time, the sandstorms completely buried it and left it in the state we see now. It could have been an underground palace in the distant past.
Oh, a miracle. Praise King Deshret!
Dia, you wanna try hitting him with your sword again?
What's he doing here? And his men too?
They must have fallen down here with us. Pretty lucky if you ask me.
They're at a disadvantage. We can take them.
Most of them seem in really bad shape. Except for him. He got off lightly.
Except for the fact that you almost killed him.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalted lord has shown us the way to his sacred palace.
This guy's delusional.
He's not actually gonna go in there, is he?
It's a trap.
As it happens, I want to take a look inside too.
It's a trap. Things crawling with machines.
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the next, remnants of King Deshret's civilization appear. Two major deities are vying to showcase their power to us. It would be a shame not to witness them both.
Oh boy, they're all delusional.
Paimon thought you weren't interested in gods.
Indeed. In my view, gods are just a higher form of living being. Or creature, you could say. New discoveries are always worth investigating. Whether they have anything to do with gods is neither here nor there.
Raman, what are you gonna do about your men?
I'll just let them lay here. King Deshret will take care of his people. Right now, I'm going inside.
He's just ditching him. Got a bad feeling about this. Is there a key? Am I missing something? Oh. Oh, it's a domain. You know what? I'm gonna call it here. I've already had to fight my way through one ruin. Oh yeah, that one. Exploration. Ancient temple beneath the desert.
Inactivity serves no
Hang on. I don't think that hole was on the map earlier. Might just be me, but I don't think this hole was on this on the world map earlier. I guess they added it in just for... They updated the map just for that.
This whatsoever.
Well, I think that's gonna be it for me today. I will be streaming again tomorrow and Monday because I have a 3-day weekend, which is nice. But anyways, thanks for stopping by. Hope you all had fun. I know I did. But yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you to anyone watching the VOD, and thank you as always to lovely fortune tellers watching this before I stream. Alright, let's see who's on so I can raid. Alright, let's go raid Bunny then. Okay, I'm gonna get that raid up. Wait, who else is on? Oh, Ruby's also on. Ooh, that's... No, you know what? I've committed. I've committed. We're raiding Bunny. Alright, see you, Michael. You have a good New Year, too. And I'll see you next year, aka tomorrow. Alright. Alright, remember to hydrate, eat up, take care of yourselves, and... peace!